Okay, people, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope, This is Quake 4 on my Atari VCS, right? Now, this game was on the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3 and the PC, Now, I'm just giving you an idea of how well it runs. Now, bear in mind, right, now you might think it's a bit choppy, but this is acceptable to me, people, Now, my Atari VCS is only 8GB of RAM, Now, if I upgrade to 32GB, this will be running at, full speed, full frames, man. But even at 8GB, man, this is acceptable, And Quake 4 is awesome. See the shadow effects and everything, man, on the weapon. It's awesome, and I was told multiple times that the Atari VCS just isn't capable of this. But here you have it, man. And again, I did no upgrades or anything. I just download the game and playing it. I mean, that's it. And Quake 4, it didn't do too well when it came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3. But I like the game. It's software, They made Doom, they made Quake, and this is the fourth game in the series. I thought it was awesome. So you're in a war against the strong, evil cyborgs that want to turn humans into their own army, man, so they can take over other worlds, man, Sort of like the Borg out of Star Trek, that sort of thing, Now, to me, this is acceptable, man. The frame rate and everything, Yeah, so the VCS is awesome, man. I love it. The thing I like about it keeps proving the fucking naysayers wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? The people that are saying that I just couldn't do anything like this. Well, here you have it. And again, my Atari VCS is only 8GB of RAM. And this is running on Atari VCS hardware, It's not being streamed or anything like this. It's running on actual the VCS hardware, So, not that bad, right? Yes, now, the naysayers say this game is like nearly 10 years old, but to put it in perspective, right, when Quake 4 came out, you had to have a top tier gaming PC just to get it to run at 60 frames per second. Just to get it to run at 60 frames per second. So to buy a PC like that, you're talking well over €1,000, man. Now, at the time, the Xbox 360 was $450. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Atari VCS today is only €100, man. And this is acceptable. This is running at, let's say, 30 frames per second. 25 to 30. But it's constant. There's no lag with the controls. All the lighting effects. So to me, this is acceptable, Now, some people say bad frame rates hurts their eyes and it makes them sick. Well, I don't know, man. So this is something else, man, in my opinion. And again, I'm happy with 8GB of RAM in my Atari VCS, And yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so there goes a stroke, dragging off a human and turn him into one of them, man, And later in the game, they capture you and they turn you into a strong. But sort of like RoboCop, you sort of snap out of it and you become yourself again. But you're still you're now a cyborg. Like sort of like RoboCop. So this game is a mixture of a bunch of other ideas. So I'm thinking that's why it didn't do too well, because it's something similar to Aliens, where you're like a dropship with a bunch of Marines. You're on an alien planet, Then the Strog are just like the Borg, and like RoboCop, you start off as a human, which you get ambushed, and you get turned into a Strog. I mean, but I still like the game, I think it's awesome, So yeah, awesome stuff, people. And again, all the line effects, everything else, it's using the same engine that Doom 3 used, man. But this is just straight up action, Whereas Doom 3 was more focused on the story, and the characters rather straight up action. But Quake 4 straight up action, and I think just looks awesome. People, the lighting effects and everything else, the shadow effects are awesome. Yeah, but the fact, so that's a strong there so this is a great fun game, man, and the play is great on the Atari VCS. Yeah, so I'm happy, man. Because Quake 4, I remember back in the day, see, Doom 3 came out before this, and Doom 3, well, Doom 3 it didn't live up to the hype, man, you know. It wasn't as good as we all wanted it to be. That's just a fact, man, you know. Because Doom 3 was meant to be, because Doom 2 came out in 1994, so we were waiting nearly 10 years for Doom 3 in 2004, and it was coming out with everything: PC, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. They were saying this is going to be even better than the original Doom, but it wasn't, man. So it sort of flopped, and people sort of fucking remember that, man. And then they saw this Quake 4. It looks just like Doom 3, except you're going around shooting cyborgs. Even though it's straight up action, it's just copying off a lot of other ideas that were done before. So all this was going against it, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. And then Call of Duty was coming out at the time, and that just dominated with the whole multiplayer online thing, which I think id Software sort of fucked that up. I mean, they should have put online multiplayer in Quake 4, because that's what all first-person shooters were leaning towards, man. And besides, people were getting bored with single-player campaigns. They didn't like them anymore. Now, I always did, man. I always liked single-player campaigns, the story, the game is about something. But the fact Doom 3 proved that if the game was just totally about the story, and you get bored with it, and so that gave the game developers the excuse not to put in the effort to make a single player campaign, and that's why we end up with Call of Duty every year, the same game every year, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And the bodies disappeared. See the way his body disappeared? I hate that, man. That happened in Doom 3 as well. As soon as they kill them, they just disappear. But anyway, I'm still happy, man, that we can play Quake 4 on my Atari VCS. And again, I was told multiple times by experts, no less, that in the field of fucking video game design and graphics, told me the VCS just isn't capable of doing that like this with the hardware that it has. Well, here I have it, man. You know what I'm saying to you? This is awesome. That's like a heart on the wall or something like this. Now, this is the health station or something. So, like, id Software, they had a lot of great ideas, but people just got bored with them. But I never did. I always loved id Software's games. Even though Doom 3 was sort of disappointing, it's still a good game. They just took it in a different direction with the story and the characters, you know. And again, this game just looks just too similar to Doom 3, except you're going around shooting cyborgs, man. You know, that was the problem, and because
HQ, come in. Damn squids must be jamming our signals. What took you so long to get back?
Sorry, Sergeant. Had a run-in with a struck. They had this Marine from the squad.
You run the squad? I tail it back to the landing site, grab your medic and bring him here.
So I've got to go get a medic and bring him back here. Okay. So I've got to go back the way I came. Okay. So awesome game, like I say, Quake 4, even though it didn't do too well. I think it's awesome that I can play it with Atari VCS.
All tight, Marine. We have your location and help is on the way.
To me, this is acceptable, like I said, man. Now, some people would think that this is terrible, but I mean, I think it's awesome. There was someone had too, man. So, I'm gonna get killed from me then, man, you know. But, so we're gonna end the video there, man. Roll on tomorrow, man. Can't wait to see you. Take care, all the best, and bye bye, you know.